Did you know that the universe is preparing something extraordinary for Geminis in 2025? What if I told you that 10 profound transformations are about to completely change your life? Well, that's exactly what's happening right now. Cosmic energies are aligning in a way that hasn't happened in years, and you, Gemini, are at the center of this spiritual revolution. While you watch this video, invisible forces have already begun working in your favor, preparing the ground for changes ranging from your financial life to your deepest relationships, including your health and your life purpose. But be aware, because these transformations won't wait for you. They are already in motion. And those who don't recognize the signs the universe is sending may miss the greatest opportunities life has to offer. Imagine waking up in a few months and realizing that everything you dreamed of has finally come true. That project that seemed impossible, the love you thought you'd never find, the inner peace that eluded you for so long. All of this is arriving. But there's an important detail you need to understand. These 10 transformations won't magically appear at your door. You need to know each one of them. You need to know how to identify when they begin to manifest in your life. And above all, you need to be prepared to receive these blessings. That's why I brought you this video today. Because it's no use for the universe to send you all these opportunities if you don't know what to do with them, right? So stay with me until the end, because I'm going to reveal exactly what these 10 transformations are, how they will appear in your life, and what you should do to take full advantage of each one. And look, the 10th transformation is so powerful, so incredibly powerful, that it can literally change everything. But I'll save it for the end because I know you'll want to find out. Transformation 1. Awakening your inner voice. The first transformation that divine energy is bringing to you, Gemini, is the complete awakening of your inner voice. You know that feeling when you sometimes can't express what you really feel? Those moments when words seem to escape your mouth just when you need them most? Well, all of that is about to change so profoundly that you'll look back and wonder how you managed to live so long without this clarity. The universe has noticed that you've been keeping many things inside your heart. It has noticed that you've been swallowing words, feelings, truths that needed to be said. And in 2025, this reckoning will be settled. But don't think this will happen abruptly or painfully. Divine energy works with wisdom and delicacy, gradually preparing you for this great moment. You will begin to notice that conversations flow more naturally. Those difficult discussions you avoided will begin to happen surprisingly smoothly. People will start to truly listen to you, to pay attention to what you have to say. And do you know why? Because your energetic vibration is changing. When you speak from the heart, when your words carry the truth of your soul, they gain a power they didn't have before. They break through barriers, tear down walls, build bridges. This awakening of your inner voice isn't limited to conversations with other people. It goes far beyond that. You will begin to communicate better with yourself. That confusing internal dialogue, that war of contradictory thoughts that sometimes left you paralyzed, all of that will become organized. You will be able to understand your own feelings with impressive clarity. You will know exactly what you want, what you don't want, where you want to go, and what you are willing to do to achieve your goals. And there's more. This transformation will directly affect your ability to manifest your desires. Because when you can clearly express what you want, the universe listens with much more attention. Your words become powerful decrees. Your affirmations gain creative force. Everything you declare with conviction begins to materialize in your reality. So pay close attention to how you speak, both to others and to yourself. Abandon once and for all those negative phrases that only drag you down. Stop saying you can't, that it's difficult, that it will never work. Because your words have power, and in 2025, that power will be amplified like never before. You will also notice that your creativity will explode. Ideas will flow with incredible ease. Projects that were stuck in your mind will take shape, structure, and become a real possibility. This is because communication is not just about speaking. It's also about creating, giving life to things that exist in the invisible world of ideas and bringing them into the concrete world. But be careful, because with this increased power comes greater responsibility. You need to be careful about what you say. You need to think before you let words fly. Because now they have a different weight, a force that you are still learning to master. Use this gift wisely, with love, with the intention of building and never destroying. Transformation 2. Healing past relationships. The second transformation that will come to you in 2025 is one of the most liberating there is. It's the profound healing of past relationships. Those old hurts you've carried for so long, those wounds that seemed never to fully heal, those resentments you kept hidden in some corner of your heart, all of that will begin to dissolve in a surprising way. The universe knows you can't move forward carrying all that weight on your shoulders. It knows that these old pains are preventing you from fully experiencing the blessings that are coming. Therefore, an energy of deep forgiveness is being poured upon you. But it's not superficial forgiveness. It's a true healing, happening in the deepest layers of your soul. You will begin to understand things that didn't make sense before. That person who hurt you back then, you will be able to see from a different angle. Not to justify what they did, but to understand that they were living their own battles, their own pain. And this understanding brings a peace you never imagined was possible to feel. There are people from your past who will reappear in your life. It could be through an unexpected contact, a message you didn't expect to receive, a chance encounter that's anything but casual. The universe is orchestrating these reunions so that cycles can be closed in a healthy way. So that conversations that were left unfinished can finally be concluded. So that you can look into the eyes of those people and feel peace instead of pain. But there's an important detail here that you need to understand. This healing doesn't mean you'll go back to having the same kind of relationship with those people as you did before. No, it only means that you will be able to make peace with the past. You will be able to be grateful for the lessons those experiences brought and move forward without shackles, without chains, truly free. Some relationships will be restored in an even more beautiful way than they were before. That friendship that was lost due to a misunderstanding may return with renewed strength. That family member you argued with years ago may extend a hand, and you will have the wisdom to accept this reconciliation. And you know what's most beautiful about all this? This healing won't only benefit you. The other people involved will also feel this relief. They will also breathe easier. Because shared pain continues to hurt everyone, but shared healing multiplies peace. You will also learn to forgive yourself. Because often the biggest barrier to healing relationships is not the resentment we hold towards others, but rather the guilt we feel for our own actions. Those things you did and regretted, those words you said and wish you could erase, those choices you made and now recognize were wrong. All of that will be washed away by an energy of self-compassion. You will understand that you were doing the best you could with the level of awareness you had at that moment. That making mistakes is part of the path of growth. That there is no perfection, only evolution. And this understanding will free you from an enormous weight you didn't even know you were carrying. Many people will notice this change in you. They will realize that you are lighter, more available for new connections. And this will attract much healthier relationships into your life. Because when you heal the past, you open space in the present to receive the new. And the new thing that's coming your way is so good, so incredibly good, that it will be worth every tear you shed to get here. Transformation 3. The flourishing of your financial abundance. The third transformation coming your way in 2025 will directly affect an area that worries many people. The financial area. And look, this transformation is coming in a way you might not be expecting. Because the universe isn't just bringing you money, it's completely changing your relationship with abundance. It's reprogramming how you see finances, how you handle money, how you feel deserving of prosperity. For years you may have believed that money was hard to come by, that you had to work too hard to earn very little, that abundance was for others and not for you. But all of that is just old programming, limiting beliefs that were placed in your mind and that will now be uprooted once and for all. You will begin to see opportunities where before you only saw problems. That idea you had but thought wouldn't amount to anything will suddenly take shape and can become a source of income. That talent you didn't value so much, people will start to recognize and even pay for it. Doors that have been closed for a long time will begin to open almost miraculously. But pay attention, because this abundance won't fall from the sky out of nowhere. It will appear through real opportunities, through work, through action. The difference is that now you will be in the right place at the right time with the right people. Synchronicities will multiply. You will stumble upon valuable information precisely when you need it. You will meet people who can open important paths for you. You will feel those little nudges from the universe guiding you in the right direction. And the most interesting thing is that this financial transformation doesn't come alone. It comes accompanied by wisdom. Because it's no use having money coming in if it goes out just as quickly, isn't it? So the universe is also teaching you to manage your resources better, to make smarter choices, to invest more consciously. You will stop spending on things that don't bring real value to your life, and will start directing your money towards what really matters. And do you know the secret behind this whole transformation? It's gratitude. When you learn to be grateful for what you already have, however small it may seem, you open a channel to receive even more. It's as if the universe is saying, "Look how well this person takes care of the little they have. I'm going to entrust them with greater things." So start practicing financial gratitude right now. Be grateful for the roof over your head, for the food that's always on your table, for the clothes that cover your body. Be grateful even for the bills you have to pay, because they represent services you have access to. This change in perspective may seem simple, but it's revolutionary. Another important thing that will happen is that you will stop comparing yourself financially to others. You will understand that each person has their own time, their own journey, that the fact that someone is in a better situation than you doesn't diminish your value or your possibilities in any way. You will learn to celebrate the achievements of others without feeling envy, because you will understand that there is enough abundance for everyone. The universe is not stingy. It doesn't distribute blessings sparingly. There is prosperity to spare for those who know how to open their arms and receive it. And since we're talking about opening doors and receiving good things, I want to extend a very special invitation to you. If this video resonates with you, if these words are touching your heart, then you need to subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell. Because I bring content like this every day, messages that the universe wants to reach you. And there's more. Leave a comment below telling me where you're watching from. I love knowing that these energies are reaching people in so many different places. And if these messages are truly making a difference in your life, if you feel they arrived at the right time, consider becoming a supporter of the channel. Because when you support this work, you're helping these messages reach even more people who need to hear exactly what you're hearing now. You become part of this current of light that we're forming together. So think carefully about this invitation, okay? Now let's continue because there's still a lot of powerful transformation coming your way. Transformation 4. Discovering your true purpose. The fourth transformation that will happen in your life in 2025 may be the most profound of all. It's the moment when you will finally discover your true purpose on this earth. That feeling of emptiness that sometimes caught you by surprise, that nagging question about the meaning of everything you're doing. All of that will find an answer. But don't expect that answer to come in an obvious way or through a spectacular revelation. No, it will arrive little by little, like a flower opening petal by petal, delicate and precise. You will begin to realize that certain activities fill you with energy while others completely drain you. You will notice that some subjects fascinate you in an inexplicable way, that certain causes touch your heart in a special way. And all these signs are like breadcrumbs that the universe is scattering in your path to guide you to your true place. Many Geminis feel lost precisely because they have many different interests, many talents, many possibilities. You are versatile, curious people with an incredible capacity to learn new things. But all this versatility can sometimes seem like a curse instead of a blessing, can't it? Because when you can do so many different things, how do you choose just one? How do you know which path to follow? Well, the good news is that you don't have to choose just one path. Your purpose may lie precisely in the combination of several of your talents, in the unique way you mix different skills to create something that only you can create. So stop trying to fit into ready-made boxes, into definitions that other people have created. Your purpose is yours, it has your face, your essence, your unique fingerprint. And in 2025, you will have the courage to embrace this uniqueness without fear of what others will think. You will understand that you don't need anyone's approval to follow the calling of your soul. But be aware, because purpose is not necessarily a profession, although it can be. Your purpose may lie in how you care for the people around you, in how you spread joy wherever you go, in how you use your words to heal wounded hearts. It might be in the way you raise your children, how you help a friend in need, how you make someone smile on a difficult day. Great purposes don't need grand stages. Sometimes the greatest transformations happen behind the scenes of life, in the small gestures of love that no one sees. And when you discover your purpose, something magical happens. Life begins to make sense in a way it never did before. You wake up with more energy, with a greater desire to live. Problems still exist, of course, but they no longer bring you down like before. Because now you have a greater reason to continue. A light at the end of the tunnel that pulls you forward. And you know what else? The people around you will notice this change in you. They will notice that you are more centered, more confident, more aligned with who you really are. And this will inspire many people. Because when someone has the courage to live their authentic purpose, That person gives permission for others to do the same. You become a beacon, a reference, a living example that it is indeed possible to live a meaningful and fulfilling life. So pay attention to the signs the universe is sending you. Pay attention to what truly makes you feel alive, to the conversations that leave you energized instead of exhausted, to the work you do and don't even notice the time passing. All of these are clues, indications of the path you need to follow. And don't rush, because this discovery is a journey, not a destination. You will continue to evolve, refine, and better understand your purpose as you walk. The important thing is to take the first step and trust that the rest of the path will become clearer as you move forward. Transformation 5. The complete renewal of your physical and mental health. The fifth transformation that divine energy is bringing to you in 2025 has everything to do with health. And when I talk about health, I'm not just talking about the physical body. I'm talking about a complete renewal that involves body, mind, and spirit. Because everything is connected, everything works together. And when one aspect becomes ill, the others also suffer the consequences. The universe has noticed that you have been neglecting your sacred temple a little, that you have been putting the needs of others before your own, that you have been postponing the care you know you should be giving yourself. And now the time has come to correct this imbalance before it becomes something more serious. You will begin to feel a very strong calling to take better care of yourself. That desire to eat healthier, to move your body more, to sleep better. These impulses are not a coincidence. They are your own organism crying out for help and at the same time showing you the path to healing. And the most beautiful part is that the universe will facilitate this process for you. It will put the information you need in your path, the right people who will help you, and opportunities to make real changes in your lifestyle. You may come across a type of exercise that finally makes sense to you, a way of eating that works for your body, and wellness practices that truly deliver results. But the most important transformation will happen in your mind, because the root of so many physical problems lies in the mind. That stress you carry every day, that anxiety that won't leave you, those negative thoughts that keep swirling in your head, all of this directly affects your body. And in 2025, you will learn powerful tools to calm this inner storm. It could be through meditation, conscious breathing, moments of silence and connection with yourself. Each person will find the method that works best for them. The important thing is that you will finally understand that taking care of your mind is not a luxury, it's a necessity. And when the mind quiets down, when thoughts become organized, when inner peace is established, the body responds in an impressive way. Those aches and pains that seemed chronic begin to lessen. That constant fatigue gives way to more energy and vitality. Sleep improves, digestion improves, even the sparkle in your eyes improves. Because you are finally giving your body what it so desperately needed. True rest, proper nutrition, and above all, peace. There's something else that's very important in this transformation. You will learn to establish healthy boundaries. You will learn to say no without guilt. You will understand that you don't need to be available to everyone all the time. That you are not obligated to solve everyone's problems. That taking care of yourself is not selfishness, it's survival. And these boundaries will protect not only your physical health, but also your emotional health. Because when you allow people to constantly overstep your boundaries, when you always put yourself last, you are basically telling yourself that you don't deserve care and attention. And this creates deep wounds in the soul that later manifest in the body. So in 2025, this story changes. You will prioritize yourself not out of pride or vanity, but out of self-love. Because you understand that you can only take good care of others if you are well with yourself. That you can only pour out love if your cup is full. You can also expect improvements in health issues that have been bothering you for a long time. That problem that doctors couldn't properly identify may finally have a clear diagnosis. That treatment that wasn't working may be replaced by a much more effective one. And there are cases where healing will happen in a way that even medicine will have difficulty explaining. Because when body, mind, and spirit align towards healing, miracles can happen. The most important thing is that you do your part. It's no use waiting for the universe to do everything on its own, while you continue with the same habits that made you sick. Divine energy brings opportunities, opens doors, facilitates paths, but you need to be willing to walk through those doors, to seize those opportunities. So start making small changes today. An extra glass of water, a short walk, 10 minutes of silence. It may seem like little, but that's how great transformations begin. With small steps taken with consistency and love, Transformation 6. Strengthening your family ties. The sixth transformation that will reach you in 2025 will directly affect your family ties. And family here doesn't just mean those people with whom you share blood ties. I'm also talking about the family you choose, those friends who have become like siblings, those people who are by your side regardless of anything. The universe knows that these connections are the foundation of everything. It's in these closer relationships that you find support in difficult times, that you share joys, that you feel truly welcomed. That's why a very special energy is being poured onto these relationships in 2025. You will notice that communication with your family members will flow better. Those silly fights that used to turn into huge arguments will begin to resolve more easily. People will be more willing to listen, more open to dialogue, more mature in recognizing mistakes and apologizing when necessary. And you will also be different in these interactions. You will have more patience, more understanding, more ability to see the other person's point of view. There are families that carry grudges for generations. Parents and children who barely speak to each other. Siblings living in conflict. Relatives estranged due to pride or old misunderstandings. And many of these wounds will begin to heal in 2025. Not because someone will simply forget what happened, but because there will be a genuine willingness to forgive, to reconcile, to start over. And look at something interesting that will happen. You will begin to see your family members with different eyes. That father or mother you judge so harshly, suddenly you will be able to see them as a human being full of flaws and qualities, someone who is also doing the best they can with the tools they have. That brother or sister who always irritated you, you will discover qualities you didn't notice before. This new perspective brings compassion, and compassion heals everything. But be aware that strengthening family ties does not mean accepting everything silently. It doesn't mean you will tolerate disrespect or abuse in the name of family. On the contrary, it means you will have the wisdom to establish healthier, more balanced, more genuine relationships. Sometimes strengthening a bond means setting clear boundaries, stating what is and isn't acceptable, and demanding respect. And that's also love, it's care. It's wanting the best for everyone involved. You'll also find yourself wanting to spend more time with your family. That Sunday lunch you always had an excuse not to go to will suddenly seem appealing. That phone call to your parents you've been putting off will be made with pleasure. Because life is too short to waste time on pride or grudges that ultimately aren't worth it. You might also discover stories about your family that you didn't know. Secrets kept for years may come to light. And these revelations, however difficult they may be, will bring clarity to many behaviors and patterns that repeat themselves in the family. You'll understand where certain limiting beliefs, certain ways of acting, and certain fears come from. And this understanding is the first step in breaking negative cycles that have been repeating themselves from generation to generation. Because often we repeat patterns without even realizing it, without even questioning them. And there comes a time when someone needs to have the courage to say enough is enough, to do things differently, to start a new path. And in 2025, you can be just that person in your family. The one who will break with what no longer serves you. The one who will plant new seeds of love, respect, and true connection. It won't be easy all the time, I guarantee you that. There will be moments of tension. There will be difficult conversations. You will have to swallow your pride more than once. But in the end, when you look back, you will see that it was worth every effort. Because there is no better feeling than being at peace with the people you love. There is no greater wealth than having a united family, whether by blood or by heart. Transformation 7. Expanding your intuition and spiritual abilities. The seventh transformation that the universe is preparing for you in 2025 is one of the most fascinating. Your intuition will expand in a way you never imagined possible. That soft voice that sometimes whispered inside you, but that you couldn't always hear properly, will become clearer, stronger, and more precise. And when you learn to trust that voice, your life will change completely. Intuition is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. And the universe knows you need this developed ability to navigate the challenges and opportunities that are coming. That's why a special energy is being directed to open your intuitive channel. You will begin to have premonitions that come true. You will think of someone, and that person will contact you soon after. You will feel the urge to do something without knowing exactly why, and then you will discover that it was exactly what you needed to do. These are not signs of madness or imagination. They are signs that your spiritual sensitivity is increasing. And you know what's most interesting? You will learn to differentiate between true intuition and disguised fear, because we often confuse the two. That feeling of butterflies in your stomach can be either an intuitive warning or just anxiety. That strong urge to do something can be a calling from the soul or just an emotional impulse. And in 2025, you will develop the wisdom to make this distinction clearly. True intuition has a different quality. It comes with peace, even when it's asking you to do something that seems daunting. It doesn't shout, it whispers. It doesn't push you desperately. It invites you with gentle firmness. Learn to recognize these characteristics and you will never lose your way again. Your dreams will also become more vivid, more meaningful. You may start having premonitory dreams, dreams that bring important messages, dreams that show solutions to problems you were facing. That's why it's important that you start paying attention to your dreams, perhaps even writing down the most striking ones when you wake up, because the spiritual world often communicates with us through this door that is sleep. And there's more. You will begin to perceive synchronicities more frequently, those coincidences that are too impossible to be just coincidences. You'll be thinking about something and turn on the television just as someone is talking about that very subject. You'll open a book to a random page and there will be the answer you were looking for. You'll overhear a conversation and those words will make perfect sense for your situation. All of this is the universe communicating with you, signs that you're on the right path. But be careful not to fall into the trap of looking for signs in everything all the time, because then it becomes obsession and you lose the spontaneity of the spiritual connection. True signs appear naturally, without you having to force anything. They arrive at the right time in the right way and you feel deep down that it has meaning. Many Geminis will be more interested in spiritual matters this year. You may feel like studying meditation, energies, different spiritual philosophies. You may want to learn about practices like yoga or Tai Chi Chuan. You may be interested in holistic therapies that work with the energetic body. Follow these interests because they are not random. They are a calling from your soul to expand your consciousness. And as you delve deeper into these studies and practices, you will realize you have abilities you didn't even know you possessed. Perhaps you will discover you have an ease in sensing the energies of environments and people. Perhaps you will realize that your words have a healing power when you speak from a place of true love. Perhaps you will notice that you have an ease in connecting with people, in being a channel of light and hope for those around you. All of these are spiritual gifts that were dormant within you and are now awakening. Use these gifts responsibly, with humility, and always with the intention of serving the greater good. Because spiritual power without love and wisdom can cause more harm than good. Transformation 8. The materialization of your dreams and projects. The 8th transformation that will happen to you in 2025 is the one you've been waiting for a long time. It's the moment when your dreams finally begin to come off the paper and materialize into reality. That project you've been postponing, that idea that stayed in the drawer, that plan that seemed too big to be possible. All of this will come to life in a way that will surprise you. But look, I'm not saying it will be easy. I'm not promising that you'll simply wish for something and it will magically appear in front of you. What I'm saying is that the conditions will align favorably so that you can transform dreams into reality through your effort, your dedication, your work. The difference is that now you won't be swimming against the current. Now the current will be in your favor, pushing you in the right direction. You will find the right people at the right time, that contact you needed to make, that partnership that could boost your project, that opportunity that could open doors. All of this will appear in your path. And when it appears, you'll have to have the courage to seize it, to say yes, to take the risk. Because opportunities don't wait, they pass by. And if you don't grab them, they go to someone else. But how do you know if an opportunity is real or just a distraction? That's where that intuition we talked about before comes in. You'll feel it deep in your heart when something is aligned with your purpose. You'll feel that yes resonating within you. And when you feel that, don't hesitate, don't let fear paralyze you, go ahead. One important thing you need to understand is that materializing dreams requires planning. It's no use just daydreaming and waiting for things to happen. You need to transform that abstract dream into concrete goals, into practical steps you can take every day. And in 2025, you'll have more mental clarity to do this planning. You'll be able to see more precisely what needs to be done, in what order, with what resources. As you take these steps, you'll realize that the universe is collaborating, placing resources in your path, facilitating certain stages, removing obstacles that seemed insurmountable. Some of you will finally start that business you've always dreamed of. Others will publish that book they've been writing for years. Some will take that trip they've postponed so many times. Some will build their dream house. Some will earn that diploma that seemed impossible. Each person has their own dreams, their own projects. The important thing is that 2025 is the year to take all of this from the world of ideas and bring it into the concrete world. But I need to warn you about something very important. Along the way, people will appear who will try to discourage you. They will say that you are dreaming too big, that you should be more realistic, that you will fail. These people often don't have bad intentions. They are just projecting their own fears and limitations onto you. Don't let these voices extinguish your inner fire. Don't let the lack of vision of others diminish yours. Maintain your focus, your determination, your faith. And when criticism comes, and it will come, simply take a deep breath and keep walking. Because in the end, you are the one who will reap the rewards of this realized dream, not the people who just watched from afar. Oh, and there's something that can happen that many people don't expect. Sometimes the materialization of a dream doesn't happen exactly as you imagined. It may come in a different form, through a path you hadn't foreseen, at a time you didn't expect. And that doesn't mean it went wrong, it just means the universe has an even better version of your dream, a version you couldn't even imagine. So keep your heart open to the positive surprises that are coming. Don't get so caught up in your limited vision that you can't see the even greater possibilities that are presenting themselves. Flexibility and confidence. These are the keys to riding this wave of manifestation that is coming your way. Transformation 9. The rebirth of your self-love. The 9th transformation that will happen to you in 2025 is perhaps the most important of all. Because without it, all the others lose some of their meaning. I'm talking about the rebirth of your self-love, your self-esteem, the respect and affection you have for yourself. For a long time, you may have treated yourself harshly. You may have been your own worst critic, the cruelest voice inside your own head. You may have put everyone else's needs before your own. You may have settled for crumbs when you deserved the whole feast. But all of that is about to change in a profound and definitive way. You will begin to see yourself with different eyes. Those flaws that you criticize so much in yourself, you will learn to accept with more compassion. You will understand that being imperfect is being human, that making mistakes is part of the journey, that there is no shame in being a work in progress. And this acceptance doesn't mean complacency. It simply means that you stop torturing yourself for not being perfect and begin to work on your growth from a place of love and not self-hatred. You will learn to say no without guilt. You will understand that you are not obligated to please everyone all the time, that it's impossible to be liked by everyone, and that it's okay if some people don't like you, that you don't need to diminish yourself to make others feel comfortable. This liberation will be like taking a huge weight off your shoulders. Suddenly you will breathe easier, walk lighter, and smile more easily. Some people will find this change strange, especially those who were used to having you always available, always giving in, always putting their needs second. These people may even complain. They may say that you have changed for the worse, that you are selfish. But don't let these opinions make you back down, because what they are actually complaining about is that you are no longer serving their interests. And that's not your problem, it's their problem. You will also start taking better care of your appearance, not to please others, but because you deserve to feel good about yourself. You'll realize that when you dress up, when you take care of your body, when you wear clothes that make you feel confident, it elevates your energy, your vibration, your presence in the world. And people notice this, respond to it, are attracted to it. Self-love will also manifest in your choices. You'll stop accepting relationships that harm you just to avoid being alone. You'll have the courage to leave that toxic friendship that only drags you down. You'll put an end to that job that's ruining your mental health. Because when you truly love yourself, you don't accept less than you deserve. You set high standards for what you allow into your life. And you don't let anything or anyone compromise your inner peace. But look, self-love isn't pride or arrogance. It's not thinking you're better than others, or that you don't need anyone. It's simply recognizing your worth, treating yourself with the same care and respect you would treat someone you love very much. It's looking in the mirror and liking what you see. It's making mistakes and forgiving yourself. It's having bad days and not blaming yourself for them. It's about celebrating your achievements without minimizing them. It's about honoring your journey with all its beauty and challenges. One of the most beautiful things that will happen is that as you develop this genuine self-love, the right people will start appearing in your life. Because when you value yourself, you attract people who also value you. When you respect yourself, you attract people who respect you. It's as if you emit a different frequency, and that frequency attracts those who vibrate in harmony with you. So if you want to transform the quality of your relationships, start by transforming the relationship you have with yourself. Because everything starts there, everything stems from there. And in 2025, you will finally understand this in a visceral way, not just intellectually. You will feel in your body, in your soul, the powerful truth that you are enough exactly as you are. That you have always been enough. And that the love you have been searching for so much outside has always been inside you, just waiting for you to look inside and recognize it. Transformation 10. The deep connection with the divine. And finally, we arrive at the 10th transformation, the one I saved for last because it is the most powerful of all. It is the transformation that gives meaning to all the others, that sustains everything. That is the basis of all the change happening in your life. I'm talking about your connection with the divine, with the sacred, with that which is greater than all of us. And look, it doesn't matter what you call this superior force. God, universe, cosmic energy, divine intelligence. The name doesn't matter. What matters is that in 2025 you will feel this presence in a way you've never felt before. You will stop seeing the divine as something distant, as a God up in heaven who judges and punishes. You will begin to realize that the sacred is in everything, it is everywhere, it is within you too. That you are not separate from this divine energy. You are part of it. You are an expression of it in this physical world. And when you truly understand this, when you feel it with your whole being, everything changes. You stop feeling alone. Even in the most difficult moments, even when everyone abandons you, you know there is a greater force sustaining you, guiding you, protecting you. This connection will manifest itself in various ways in your life. It may be through a practice of prayer or meditation that will become essential to you. It may be in moments of contemplation of nature, when you look at the starry sky or a sunset and feel that shiver of reverence. It may be in the feeling of profound gratitude that overwhelms you for no apparent reason. It may be in the inexplicable certainty that everything is all right, that you are being cared for, that there is a greater purpose in everything that is happening. You will begin to converse with the divine in a more natural, more intimate way. Not those memorized prayers that you mechanically repeated, but conversations from the heart, honest, true. You will talk about your fears, your doubts, your joys, your dreams. And you will learn to listen to the answers as well. Because the divine always answers. Sometimes through that gentle voice within you. Sometimes it happens through someone who says exactly what you needed to hear. Sometimes it happens through a sign that appears at the right moment. The divine is constantly communicating with you. The problem is that you are often too distracted to notice. But in 2025, you will be more attentive, more receptive, more open to receiving these messages. And do you know what the natural consequence of this deep connection with the divine is? It's peace. A peace that doesn't depend on external circumstances. A peace that remains even when everything around you is chaotic. A peace that comes from knowing that you are unconditionally loved, that you have infinite value, that your life has meaning. This peace is the greatest gift you can receive. It's what all human beings seek deep down, even when they are looking in the wrong places. You will also realize that you will feel more connected to all other people, to all living beings, to the entire planet. Because when you recognize the divine within yourself, you begin to recognize the divine in others as well. And this generates compassion, generates empathy, generates a genuine desire to contribute to the well-being of all. You stop seeing people as enemies or competitors and begin to see everyone as fellow travelers, all trying to find their way back home. And here's a secret that few people understand. This connection with the divine doesn't make you passive or resigned to the injustices of the world. On the contrary, it gives you the strength to fight for what is right, the courage to defend the weak, the determination to create positive change. Because when you feel supported by a greater force, you lose fear. And without fear, you are capable of extraordinary things. So in 2025, don't be surprised if you feel a growing desire to make a difference in the world. To use your talents and resources to help other people. To be a channel of light and hope in a world that sometimes seems so dark. This impulse is not random. It is the divine working through you. It is your true purpose revealing itself. It is the reason why you are here on this planet, at this specific moment in history. And when you embrace that calling, when you say yes to that mission, you discover a joy that cannot be found anywhere else. The joy of knowing that your life matters, that your existence makes a difference, that you are fulfilling your role in this gigantic cosmic dance of which we are all a part. So, take a look at the incredible journey we've taken together in this video. We've seen 10 powerful transformations that divine energy is bringing to you in 2025. From awakening your inner voice to a deep connection with the sacred, from healing past relationships to the materialization of your dreams, each of these transformations is a piece of a larger puzzle, a complete renewal happening in your life. And the most beautiful thing is that you don't have to do all this alone. The universe is on your side, working in your favor, orchestrating synchronicities and opportunities to help you at every stage of this journey. But remember, you need to do your part too. You need to be attentive to the signs, you need to have the courage to seize opportunities when they arise, you need to trust the process even when things don't make sense. Because sometimes the path to transformation involves challenges that seem to be distancing you from your goal, when in fact they are preparing you for it. So trust. Trust in divine timing. Trust in the wisdom of the universe. And above all, trust in yourself. Because you are stronger, more capable, and more deserving of all these blessings than you imagine. And now I want to ask you a very important question. Of all 10 transformations we talked about today, which one touched your heart the most? Which one do you feel is most urgent for you right now? Come here to the comments and share with me. I read all the comments and I love knowing how these messages are resonating with each of you. And also tell me where you're watching from, because it's so beautiful to see how these energies are reaching people in so many different places. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button now and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Because every day I bring content like this, messages that the universe wants to reach you. And if this video really touched your heart, if you felt that these words arrived at the right time, consider becoming a supporter of the channel. Because when you support this work, you are helping to spread these messages of light to even more people. You become part of this current of positive transformation that we are creating together. And I want to leave you with one last thought to take with you. 2025 is not just another year on the calendar. It's the year you'll look back on in a while and say, that's when everything changed. That's when I turned the key. That's when I decided to truly live with purpose, with passion, with courage. So don't let this year pass you by. Don't let these transformations pass you by without fully embracing them. You deserve all the good that is coming. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to fulfill your dreams. And the universe is conspiring in your favor to make all this happen. So open your arms, open your heart and receive. Receive with gratitude. Receive with joy. Receive knowing that you are worthy of all the blessings that are coming. Until the next video, and may divine light always illuminate your path.